Hey, this is Barry Canada from L3 Success and LunchtimeRecordings.com. Welcome back to another episode. This is episode number 31. And let me start by telling you that, when I originally created this video series, it was to chronicle my lunchtime period and the things that I was doing during my lunchtime. I thought that by sharing what I do during lunchtime would encourage some folks out there to use their time wisely, because that's what I consider myself doing when I take my lunchtime period. And instead of, going out to eat somewhere, I would meditate. I would read my Bible. I would, try to educate myself on certain topics out there. And I took that first episode to show you, the things that I was doing. So I filmed that from the cab of my vehicle. And from there, this turned into, a daily experience here. I'm very thrilled to be able to be presenting this message to you. I've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of people with comments and suggestions on things that maybe I should discuss. And today's topic is one of those feedback type of episodes. Today, I want to talk about being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Being sick and tired of, losing. Being sick and tired of not getting out of life the things that you want out of life. Getting sick and tired of, being second place or last place and not being first. Being sick and tired of the debts and the bills and the creditors and all of these things that are going on in your life. That seems like, life is just pounding you into the ground. Sick and tired of what? Things that are there to bring you down. Things that, when you start to compare, your life with other people's lives out there, you see that, you're not dealt the same hand. And so you're sick and tired of it, but when you get sick and tired, that's when you start to get that energy, that motivation, the drive that you need, and determination and persistence and everything that's going to propel you forward. Being sick and tired does that. An example of this is 1964. Fannie Lou Hamer in her speech to the Democratic delegation. And hopefully you'll see what's going on behind me and understand what being sick and tired of being sick and tired really means. That was 50 years ago. I'm 44 years old, so it wasn't that long ago. It seems like it's been like ages. It seems like, 1800s or so, because it doesn't feel like it's that near to us. But that was 50 years ago when all of this took place, when the people stood up and said, hey, we're not going to take this anymore. We want our vote to be counted. We want to be a first-class citizen. We're tired of taking all the mess, We want to be a part of the American dream. And that's how this all came about. That's what sick and tired of being sick and tired really means. And you can use this in the same way with those things that are going on in your life. The mistakes that you've made. And you can make up for those mistakes. Get tired of it. Get tired of, being broke, every week. Get tired of having to borrow from people. Get tired of having to rely on others, because most of the time they won't come through. They won't be there for you. Most of the people won't be there for you when you actually need them. Get sick and tired of it and stand up. Stand up and let your voice be heard. That's what this message is about. It took me 40 plus years to get to this stage, to be able to stand here and present a message to you that is as deep as it's ever been for me. These have always been my feelings. I've always felt like, I haven't been dealt the right hand. I've always felt like, I hadn't played my cards right. And that is, the case in most instances, I don't blame anybody else for it. I wasn't supposed to be where I'm at right now. I'm proud of those accomplishments that I've made. I'm proud of the things that are going to be happening in my life in the future. And it all starts here with standing up and saying, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of seeing other people who really want it. They want that dream to come true because it means so much to them, because there's other people counting on them. their kids, their spouse, their family members, the folks that they brought into organizations that were counting on them to help them get to the next level. Be sick and tired of it. Stand up. Let your voice be heard. The same way that they did 50 years ago. And that's the reason why I'm able to be able to speak today, because of what happened 50 years ago. Because the people got tired and they stood up and they joined together, black and white, and they made their voice heard. So I'm very thankful for the opportunity to have my voice heard. And if you're sitting there and you're going through the ordeals that you're going through and you're just taking it and you're doing nothing about it, the time is now to stand up, to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, to want something more out of life than what you're getting, to not have to count on people who are not going to be there for you. The time is now. This is my message for you today. This is my inspiration to you. I hope that it motivates you and inspires you to do more, to want more, and to achieve more. This is Barry Canada from L3 Success, lunchtimerecordings.com. Take care and God bless.